with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. The shot that clears will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Liberty's offense will have the football first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Yeah, and they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Coastal Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He got roughed up in that last loss, sacked 6 times and threw 3 picks. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Rush is on. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Desperately looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Flames line up to punt it away. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Lopez got his man out of the backfield. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 2nd and long here. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Hand it to the back. Good, strong tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it again on the option. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 7. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Wiggins. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now from inside the red zone. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Liberty! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here's Lopez to throw. Out wide left, it's Acker. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Chanticleers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Lopez. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sweet cut there. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Might as well run him again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw again. Under pressure. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Lopez. Short pass. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Lopez to pass. Moves to his right. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. Gashing the knee on the right. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the shot to clear with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez. Blasted as he lets it go. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun on third down. Lopez. Out wide right, it's Acker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Fourth down, Lopez. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on fourth down.
Second and long here. From the gun. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Flames! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Deep in the end zone, it's Wiggins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quick give. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Here's Lopez to throw. Hauls it in.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Turns up, it's Acker. After the filthy move, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out! Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lopez to the air again. Here comes the heat. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. Throwing, Lopez. Rush right in his face, and he gets rid of it.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Lopez wants to fire. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They need a huge play on third and long. Looking to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Flames want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Flames will snap it on first and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Unloads in the nick of time.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Lost one deep down the right side, and they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I tell you what, as a defense, you just got to stick with it. You got to keep playing, keep chasing. These QBs can do this. You watch them scramble around outside the pocket, gain some yards, but great job by the defense continuing to pursue, make the hit, cause the fumble.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Long way to go on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Lopez, under pressure. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Lopez to pass. Caught, it's Acker. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The shot that clears are facing third and inches. Right at the line. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snowed under by the defense. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Left side, it's Jones. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer, you need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Second down to the air. Extending the play. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
We've seen this defensive end make a...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Flames want to move quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Snapped on 4th down. On the move. Trying to escape and... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this